Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala, Arunachala Shiva.
One is here. Welcome to Satsang. Welcome to all the Zoomers all around the world for tuning in. Thank you for being here. Sorry for the few minutes delay. It happens in the now sometimes, right? This is what happens when I look at your faces. I'm going into deep samadhi already. Where is the satsang going to happen? How is the satsang going to happen? It's my privilege to serve you, all of you beautiful souls. Thank you for being here on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Salient thought for the day. We cannot be happy without casting that radiance into the world. Lines to memorize. The blessing of thy smile has filled my soul with radiant joy. When I am in thy presence, my heart is always light, and my feet do not touch the ground. Verily, thou hast transported me to a sorrowless land. Lesson. It is good to have at least one person in every household who radiates joy. Often a light is kept burning before the shrine. So in the soul, must we keep burning the light of understanding. Light of understanding. Then no evil can touch us. Vision does not come to one whose heart is soiled by the world and heated by the fever of life. A person cannot convey constructive thought who is not in tune with the universe. But when his heart is in perfect tune, he has benefits and comforts the entire world. His life is like a radiant light shedding brightness. Prayer. O Lord, make my life a blessing to all thy children. May I never bring darkness or heaviness to any heart, but may I shed the radiance of true joy upon all who cross my path. Grant that I may feel this bliss of thy presence within my soul. And may thy presence protect me from all gloom and sadness. So this is such a beautiful, this book, anytime you open, it's not quite it has for every day of the year, but sometimes there are some days which are so profound. So this one, when I was reading it a couple of days back, it just came back. So all that it says is what I saw in all of you the moment I came and sat here. Your radiant, joyful faces. Your radiant, joyful faces. So anywhere you go, not just in satsang, anywhere you go, you take that joy within you. Because you say presence, right? The presence is within you at all times. So the radiant joy is also within you at all times. So never have a doubt that I am joyless. You're always joyful. Your svabhava, your tendency is only joy. And with joy comes what? Peace. With peace comes what? Serenity and harmony. It's an auto. So you're an autopilot once you have, you know how it says understanding of this phenomena. So understanding the universal truth is actually very simple, but we bypass it most of our lives because we don't have the time to dig deep in to look at the simplicity of who you are, to look at the simplicity of your own vastness. We are busy striving. need to make the money, need to do this, need to do that. And somebody else has set up all those goals for you and you buy into it. The entire world, right? This is the way you're supposed to be. If you're a woman, you're supposed to be this way. If you're a man, you're supposed to be this way. You're supposed to earn this way. 1 million is not enough, make the second million. But during this whole process, what happens is you have lost, no? So many people come and they're totally lost. How can you get lost? How can you get lost? See, that's God hitting on your knock, knock, knock. Wake up, wake up, wake up. You know. So I'm telling you, the orchestration is divine, it's perfection. Every moment in the orchestration is perfect. So why it's perfection is because when you're letting go and allowing that divinity to give you a little lift, give you a little support, but you're not courageous enough to allow that, to allow that allowing, to allow that allowing. You're courageous. If I say jump, can you jump? What am I asking you to jump into? Some vague thing? I'm saying jump into your own pool of consciousness, your own divinity, your own expansive self that you experience every moment, but you're not fully experiencing because you don't believe, because you feel you're not that vast yet. I have to still do this and that. Folks, to start with, you are the vastness. Already you're the vastness. Already your existence itself. Because of the disbelief, we do not think that we are so great, that we can know who we are, because the mind comes and sabotages you. So give you a little bit of thing. You start your life, right? You have the mind coming. As far as you know, you're born, you were so innocent, beautiful. Then all the belief systems comes, and you have a life, and you said, this is the way you must be. You know, if you're a son, you get married, have a nice wife. Then you know you have to give me a son. We need a grandson first. You know, all of those things. And then in the meantime, you've studied, you've gone to college, you educated yourself. What I'm saying is, in all of those things, in education, growing up, everything, weren't you not striving? Did not your intelligence helping you along, you know? And you're striving and striving and striving, right? Then you come here and you say, I want enlightenment. Then you say, oh, within a year? Oh, that's good. Within 1.5 years? Okay. Oh, well, you know, that person came home in 6 months. How come I'm sitting here for 2 years and I'm not home yet? And you're in such a hurry. You strived all along, right? With your studies, you're becoming a doctor, you strived and worked hard to become the CEO of the company, whatever it is, you're prepared to strive. And you're prepared to stay in that sorrow, right? But for enlightenment, you don't want to do one freaking thing. Give it to me in a silver platter, ma. I mean, oh, why I have to do meditation? 3 hours, it's too much. How many hours, if you want to go to, like, say, you know, participate in Olympics, 8 hours a day you have to practice, whatever you're going to participate in, swimming or, you know, javelin throw or whatever. So if you just, that is the understanding I want you to understand, that this is actually, it doesn't take that much. 24 hours you have, I'm saying 3 hours. Like last time, you know, Kavi was laughing, 3 hours minimum meditation. You have to graduate. You can't be sitting and listening to me. 3 hours for how many years? Because your inner vastness will tell you, hey, I feel so good when I sit and meditate. Somebody told me, I'm almost getting addicted to this, you know, this is like, you know, it's like beautiful. And somebody told me, it was very beautifully said, he said, well, today I had only 20 minutes to meditate, and I sat for 20 minutes because I didn't want to miss it. I had so many things going on. And then I came out where I said, oh, wait a minute, it's already 20 minutes? Gosh, I felt shortchanged, you know. And I said, yes. When you yourself Your awareness is making you aware that you're shortchanged. That means your beautiful awareness wants you to sit more. That is enough for me. The rest of it, don't worry. Rest of it, don't worry. Piece of cake. But do you have the perfect yearning? Are you earnest enough to sit here and take the heat? Don't run because the fire is burning. You have to go through the Samvid fire, go through it, but I'm always watching your back. If I can say I, the self. Every single person sitting in this room, or those who have not come also, they are in this. I don't know how. It's so autopilot, no? I cannot let go of even one child, even if that one is dragging along and saying, "Ah, Ma, I have all these things to do. I have one more project." Okay, do your project, come whenever. No. How many projects 1 year went by? No contacts, nothing. But you're still in my heart. Never forget that you're still in my heart. Because so does God forget you because you did not show up or something? Who sustains you all along? Isn't the God sustain? So it's the same thing, All of these great masters are sustaining us at every moment. And God flows through them, no? So going back to that, all of your agendas that you've gone through all this life, past lifetimes and everything, you gave so much of time. So for those who are coming here for enlightenment, are you prepared to invest a little bit of time in enlightenment? Put up your hands. Good. Very good. I'm so happy. That's all I need you to do. That's all, a little bit. The rest will be happening automatically. Because God will never say no to one who's sincere and saying, please, please take me. Let me know who I am.
When you said that you have our back no matter what, no matter how bad it gets, going through the sunlit fire, practically every single satsang that I've attended where I've spoken, I always talk about the anger, the frustration, the irritation, da 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 da. It's gone. It's like amusing now. And when it does flare up, it's just like a little blip and then it's gone. So the last couple of times I was in such deep despair because it was so deep and I just thought there's no way I'm just going to be like this for the rest of my life. There's no way it's going to end. And it seemed like it had to get that bad and that was the last of it. That was like the crud that was burnt on the bottom of the pan and now it's completely clean and shiny. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing. That's so beautiful. Did you all get it? So sometimes you have to come to that deep seeing, go through that fire, because you've created all kinds of stuff, no? The past lifetimes. And you come and sit here like innocent darlings. Oh Ma, oh Ma, I want enlightenment. And you've done all the things, goofy things in the past lifetime. This lifetime also actually. I see some of you saying, oh, okay. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're my children. It's okay. So you have to have patience, no? I have a lot of patience. Sometimes I wonder, like, God, Shambho, why so much of patience, Literally, I tell him, why so much of patience? But if you have a little bit of patience, let it take 1 year, let it take 2 years. Haven't you slogged for like lifetimes? And this madness called the Jagat and this illusory freaking world, which is just a dream. And we believe into the dream, and we just want like, oh, I had this beautiful dream. And I ask people like, so what do you think you're doing now, right now? Aren't you in another beautiful freaking dream? Everything is only a dream. Once you understand that whatever it's a daytime dream, okay? So when you're going through the daytime dream, you just understanding again comes into picture. If you understand, oh, wait a minute, this is an illusory thing which is just taking me, sabotaging me and taking away my peace and everything, you'll just simply step back. Because awareness is always there giving you these things, beautiful. But you come and say like, oh, meditation was so bad, this was so bad, I felt like this, blah, 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 right? What is telling you? What is telling you? It's your awareness. So understand that concept. It's not a concept. It's understand the reality of yourself called awareness, which is always guiding you. That's what Ramana Maharshi says. Awareness is never absent. The only constant is change. We always tell that. We think it's a great proverb. The only constant is change. That's what the world will tell you. The world is changing all the time, but the only changeless is what? Is your divinity. It never changes, folks. Even if you're not in a bad mood, Shambhu will come and say, hello, what do you need? What do you need today? Can you believe if I say that? You will experience it. You have experienced it already. I call existence Shambhu, you may call it Ganesha, it doesn't matter. That existence, we call God, is within you. The names are the manifested forms. The nameless, the formless Parabrahman is that which is within you existing at this moment as we speak. So all that you do is, you used your intelligence all this time, right? To do your physics, and your physicist, you became the CEO of company and had your own business, and your doctor, everything you became. You use the same intelligence a little bit and say, what is she talking about? Wait a minute. Yeah, there is an awareness. Which is guiding me at every moment actually, but I don't care to listen to it, or I don't even, that's why the meditation, because when you sit in meditation in silence, you recognize, wait a minute, there is a support system supporting me in the silence, bringing me to that awareness that I am not this, I'm not this body at all. If you see me as a body or a personality, I'm not your guru. My guru, personality, Sharada Ma, no. The guru principle is what? It activates your freaking laziness. Dragging your feet. Oh no, I just want to come home right now and it's not happening. Who am I? Blah, blah, blah. Hey, only this one, and if Zoomers are there, it's for you Zoomers too, but I don't want to put anything in writing because it is in the now and fresh. That's why I was telling somebody, I was getting together in the weekend with some people, and I said, this is this radical thing going on, okay? Radical truth, radical authenticity, and the world does not like you. Because they want to drag on this enlightenment. Oh, come sit with me for 10 years. Oh yeah, we'll give you all of this. Candies, little bit of, this little book you can read. The next year you understand this and all. We're wasting time. Here there's no wasting of time. Clean everything, clean shop really fast. What are you sitting and doing wasting time? Reading a book. God is not in any books. God is not in intellectual language and intellectual brain, whatever, intellect. God is only in love. Only in love. So is it so difficult for you to love unconditionally? I'm not saying love with a condition. That's what you're all up to. You're all up to that, right? Conditioned love. Oh, I did so much for this. I mean, they don't even care to call me. And so I said, wow, you did that in a loving act? Not a loving act. If you think like you need to be called back and acknowledged, and don't do it at all. Why bother waste your time? But if you just switch gears a little bit, and simply for that one moment, you're doing it for love's sake. Love for love's sake. Can you love for love's sake? With no expectations, no nothing. Because just because love is presenting at that moment, you don't go bring your mind and say, oh, like, oh, oh, God wants me to give this away. Oh, what about my rainy day tomorrow? Forget it. Forget it. Because the universe is calling you to be your immensity, not this little person, this little puny ego mind. It's asking you to be, hey, come on out and be the big, immense light that you're on, that radiant light that you already are. But you think you're so puny. I can't do that. Oh, like, I have only $10 and she wants me to give like $8 away. I can't do that because, I myself don't have it. And those are the people who are in scarcity mode. They may have a whole bunch of money, but they don't think it's worth it to give it to this kind of whatever, Might be going for a thing and they say, oh, I don't have the money. This is the falsity. Asatoma sadgamaya. Asatya means that which is not the truth. So many, it's simply flowing in your being. You're not even noticing. You're not noticing that you're asatya so much. It's just a part of you. You're happy being asatya, untruthful, ignorant. Being untruthful is you're ignorant to the vastness within yourself. So if you just switch gears a little bit and say, give away this. Because you have the confidence that that immensity called existence is going to take care of you. Every bird is taken care of. Every little frog is taken care of. So God is not going to take care of you. You're made in His image. He's not going to take care of you. You're made in His image. And you are that vastness, here and now and always. But you want to sit in this little body and it's a little thing and oh, this is not working for me, I don't have enough money, my body is not doing good. So don't waste time, that's what I'm saying. Don't waste time. Don't complain first of all. Complain. Oh my God. I'm just giving you feedback from all of your texting and everything. I'm not making this up. It has to be everything perfection, otherwise come run to Ma, okay? I'm saying go through that fire. Look and listen and say, okay, wait a minute. Why am I getting so frustrated? Why am I so miserable? Look there and see before you come running to me and hold my thing. Ma, here's your palu. But I can't let you go now, Ma. I just have you. I need you. Yes, that's fine. You have me. That's a given, okay? Then you also have to do your work. If I give you a morsel of food, you keep it in the mouth and say, it's very good. What can I do? Can I give you nourishment? I say, you little fool, I've given you the food. You have to chew it and eat it. Yeah. I knew this was going to get funny today because, because nothing, Shambho, anything that I'm supposed to speak, nothing. You just go, see, it's like every time the test comes, even the Guru principle that, do you believe, do you trust in that immensity within you? Are you going to look at some book? So don't be foolish and chew. Whenever I give you something is said in the satsangs, in the one-on-ones, pay attention. Because I'm not the one who's speaking. Pay attention, grasp it, write, make notes as soon as you hang up the phone. Don't say, I'm no mind, you're not there yet. Okay? I am no mind. I understand a few of these people are no mind. They've been with me for some time and they don't know where they're going. They, they turn the wrong way and everything. And I tell them that I'm a gone case. Okay, I'm looking for my glasses. I'm looking for my thing. You're also a gone case. Then whom do I trust? It's terrible. Anyway, it's good. It's good. So be a freaking fool because you can enjoy yourself. Only then life actually begins. Look at the freedom is experienced in that not knowing. I know nothing. I am nothing. You're free. Bhagavan says that. Only in that you have the freedom, because actually Rumi says that. Only in that you have the freedom. Because if you say, I know this, I know this, I know that, right? The grandeur of the mind comes and says, oh, you have to show off. You have to show off, no? It will say, show off, how much knowledge you have. You're not going to show off today, Suppose you say, I don't have anything. Pure satsang happens. Authentic, truthful self exhibits itself through you because you've dropped all that nonsense. What is silence? Does silence have any agendas? Silence is a screen of consciousness. So does silence have any agendas? It's a screen, simply it's a screen to show you who you are. It's simply a screen. Reflecting your beauty, reflecting your radiance always. And we don't want to see it. Oh, but Ma, I'm just so miserable. Just I'm saying, be in the now. This moment, be in the now. Next moment, also be in the now and see what presents in your beautiful lives. I'm not saying like, yeah, for 1 hour you sit like that. I'm not even saying 1 hour or 5 minutes. I'm saying in the now, you please pay attention. Follow what is being said in the now only. This moment. Immediately you're feeling something light. It's just dropped off. All the burdens are dropped off. Why it dropped off? Because you've given yourself permission for it to be dropped. Just take a vacation from the ego mind. Bhagavan says, a thought is only the I. And the I comes from whom? Thoughts come from whom? The thinker. And once you go and investigate the thinker, the ego just subsides. The ego just falls because it doesn't have actually any power. We give it the power. Because you thinker, that's the ego. You with the ego think, oh yeah, I'm just so great. I know, look at my vast information, my vast intelligence. It's so freaking great, And you're so proud of it. And then I asked them, so what do you want in life? Oh, I'm just doing great. I'm happy. I'm everything. I don't need anything. I said, oh, good. Then they're falling, scraping their knees, scraping their head, car accident, whatever happens. Then they fall and break down. What happened? Then the billions of dollars. It doesn't work anything. Any number of dollars, any number of things you have, it doesn't work. But once you attain the peace and the joy, can anybody take it from you? They cannot. So that's what we're talking about. Enlightenment, Chidananda Rupam, Shivoham, Shivoham. Ananda Rupam. Rupam means your state of being. Actually, Rupam means it's your form. So your form itself becomes joy. And where is the place for sorrow, misery? No. I feel so lost and I just don't know what I'm doing, blah, blah. No. Because the mind comes and says, you ought to be miserable, Don't believe what she's saying. Like she's just taking you on this goose chase, you know. Okay. Those of you who have come home, you know exactly what I mean. You've gone through all of that. You've gone through all of that. So what are you waiting for? It's actually so simply given to you, no? Why is it becomes difficult? I keep saying it's very, very simple, but it's not easy. Why not easy? Anybody know? Why not easy? Why is it not easy to come to enlightenment? Thank you. So the sabotaging happens by the mind, ego, and you have no clue. Oh, the mind has just served me all my life, and so I have to listen to it. And you miss the boat. And I'm very compassionate, and you also can be very compassionate to the mind, because it's like, totally, it has served you all these years, so okay, I'll be compassionate, but then you're not taking this seat. This is my seat, not the seat of the ego. So when you're going to sit in your seat and tell the ego, okay, you can serve me now, I'm done serving you. Have you ever thought about it? We are always serving the ego. Ego, mind, and all of these things in the background. You did this with this person and that person for so many years, so that must continue. Even though it's not serving you right now, and you're here, grace has brought you here, you feel, no, I must continue that. So I'm saying, listen to your awareness. I'm not telling you, don't listen to me also. Go inward and listen to your awareness and be truthful and say, what am I really feeling? In this stagnated place that I'm in, what am I feeling? And what am I feeling when I'm in this satsang? How long you're going to waste it? Whether you're 30, whether you're 25, or you're 80, I'm saying don't waste time. Because only after recognizing this and understanding this whole thing, it's so simple actually, but after understanding only you actually live. You actually start living only after understanding that all of this has to be dropped. Judgments, drop the judgments, because we are judging. Even after coming home, we're judging every moment. Drop the judgments. Letting go of your positionalities, of your concepts, of your blah, 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 who you think you are, everything. All expectations have to be dropped. All desires have to be dropped. Everything has to be dropped. Only if you can if you can say enlightenment is a desire, I allow only that. But that is a very deep seeing, because God wants only that of you. He says, like, I didn't make you a human being for simply to waste time and, just have a family, then keep on going, cry, then die one day. That's not why he created. With the beautiful sixth sense and all that. Why has he created that? Because to make you realize that this is the highest endeavor in one's life. And we're missing it. Oh, the boat is gone. Oh, no. Ship has sailed already. And you're still in the shore. Somehow you have to decide, and you have to simply jump onto that ship, which happens to be the satsang. When you get on a ship, do you worry about where the rudder is and where you think? No. You get on a ship, you just trust the captain. Oh, he's going to take me wherever, Same thing here. Once you are in this space, you just have to trust. You have to have faith in that divinity which is within you, presenting as this one. Is it anything different? It's not anything different. Self is only one, existence is only one, God is only one, and all of you are also that this very minute. But the only thing you've not realized. So just have patience, be patient, and you will realize. You will come home to that Chidananda Rupam. But be patient. Every time as you're integrating and as you're stabilizing into this understanding of the Supreme, you had to be very patient. Because the mind will be coming, right? Poking you. It is, yeah, sure. I see you now. You can't fool me this time, You wanted to ask anything or share something, Maria?
A couple of things. Referring back to what was said earlier, and you said, we have to have patience. Yes, but from my own experience, it was also learning to fully surrender. I wasn't fully surrendering. And it had to get so bad for me to just say, I can't do this anymore. I have to give up and just feel, the intensity and all that. And then the other thing is that what you were just saying about how the mind, we say, oh, the mind is serving us and taking care of us, since I have to do with the mind. This image popped up about a nanny taking care of a baby. The baby grows up and the nanny's still there. Even as an adult, even as an old person, the nanny's still there telling the grown-up baby what to do.
Exactly. Beautiful. Thank you. Any questions? Don't be afraid. This very moment, are you peaceful? This very moment, are you peaceful? Are you filled with love? That's all. So to recognize that, you have to be silent. Once even the talking stops, you feel the vibration of the total silence and peace. You can see it. All of you are profoundly meditating and you've been in the spiritual path for a long time. So you can easily see it. You can feel it. It is not what is said, but it's what is felt is so important. So if you felt it today even a little bit, come again. Even when you're buying a dress or clothing, don't you wear it and look in the mirror so many times? So, oh, I don't know, I cannot decide, I'll come back again tomorrow. You go on trying it like 4 times. No, I'll go and shop in another place. This is not so good, right? So now you're here, come at least for 5, 6 satsangs to really know if you fit. And once you see that this is what you want, rest is history. Do you want enlightenment? Do you want enlightenment? It's a given. It's a guarantee. Why not? This is the radicalness of it. If people won't say that. In India also they won't say, oh, I'll give you enlightenment. I'm not giving you anything. I'm only awakening, inspiring you, awakening what is within you already, which you have not recognized in umpteen years. I'm just saying, showing you the mirror and saying, wake up. No time to waste at all. Because you will see the people who have come home, significantly how beautiful their lives have become. It's not that they're not having their ups and downs every day. I'm not saying, oh, it's a bed of roses. And I said this before. I'm not saying that. I only said I can bring you home. Okay? Then it's going to be a bed of roses, but it's going to have the thorns in between. So what you're going to do? By that time, you're so adept in it and understanding this vastness that you'll say, oh, the thorn. Take it out and throw it out and say, oh, I'm enjoying the roses. Can you do that? Don't come running to me and complain. Because you should be able to stand as that unshakable reality, whether Ma is here or not. Now you leave me and you go away, and a few months later only you're going to see me. Say some people who come all the way, two beautiful people here. Be lovingly unattached. You can have the memory of the Pallu, but Ma is not going to be physically with you. So what? You think if I'm not physically with you, I'm not with you? I'm always with you. is simply a magical happening. When I say I'm always with you, that is the presence speaking. Without which we are all nothing. Without the experience of the presence, what is that we're doing in this world? Absolutely useless. No? If you don't know who you are and your vastness, you don't have much time. Don't worry about all of this other, enchilada that you cannot drop. Oh, this, I want my life to be this, and I want to do this, and I want to make like a difference in the world and all that. Are you making a difference in your own little puny life? I'm miserable. I'm just miserable. Okay, you feel happy first, and then you go and help the world. As an overflow of your vastness, the Mother Ganga flows, you can go flow. Automatically it'll flow. You don't have to say, oh, I'm going to, I'm enlightened, I'm going to go now and bless the whole world. And you don't say anything like that. You don't ever, if I hear anybody saying, oh, I've come to that, reach the thing, I'll chop your heads off again. Oh, I'm in the 1000 LOC, after I've come to this, I'm so great. You need another chopping, because if you're saying that, you need another chopping. So don't say it, but be it. Don't say it, but be it. The world, when your body goes, nobody cares what you've achieved and how many trophies you've gotten and how many, education-wise, how many degrees you've gotten. Nobody cares about that. What do they care about? What do they respect? Your beingness, how you are being in this world at every moment. Simple. You can be a peon, you can be a janitor, you can be how much love. Saw the other day, there was this guy sitting. He's a homeless guy. He had a bike and he was sitting there. He came on the Facebook or something. And this guy came and said, hey man, I lost my wallet. And, I don't have any money. Can you spare me some money? And this guy said, I'm myself homeless. I don't have any money to spare. I don't have any money to spare. So he says, oh man, at least nothing. Can't you spare me at least a couple of bucks? Then he looked at him and he says, looks like this boy is really desperate. He says, okay, don't move. Just stay right here. I'll be right back. Okay, don't go away. I'll be right back. Okay. He went and then he came back after a few minutes. This guy was waiting. Came back and then said, here. And he gave him like $20 or something. So he says, hey man, thank you so much. Now where did you get the money? I thought you didn't have any money. And then he saw the bike was gone. The bike was gone. He says, hey man, where's your bike? Well, it's okay. Don't worry about it. You just go get yourself some food. You go get yourself some food. And he says, no, but I can't do that. But, hey, your bike, it's your bike. That's all how you went around because you don't have money to go on the bus and all that. So he said, doesn't matter, man. Just take it and be happy. Just get yourself a meal or something. I know I can't give you the bike. I just went to the pawn shop down the road and they only gave me $20. Look at the pawn shop people, And then this guy got up and he says, so what are you going to do? He says, oh, well, I have to go to Nebraska or someplace. If I go there, I have a job waiting for me, but I can't get there because, it's $300 or $200 to get there, whatever. So he says, oh, really? Then he says, I actually was just testing you. This boy says, I was actually testing you. So here's $200. So before that, he asked him, so if you go there, you're going to be okay, taken care of? Yeah, my friend is there or somebody is there and I'll have a job and I'll at least can make some money or whatever. He says, man, here's the $200, take it and you go. And he was just shocked. He says, man, what are you trying to tell me? No, I can't take this. You see the dignity of a man who has nothing, who's on the streets. See the dignity. And we all have monies and everything. And we're just holding on. Oh, this is my money. This is my little. Till I'm 93, I should have, savings to take me to 93 years old. I just can't understand. Today, if you've given out some money with so much of love, you think you're not going to be sustained at however long you're going to be here. This is living in the moment, in the authenticity of your supreme reality, without being a freaking beggar. Why do you want to be a beggar? You're the vastness. You're the Parabrahman himself, herself, itself, whatever. So this guy just cried and he said, oh, you know what? I've got $300 more to give you. So you have some extra. And he said, can I just give you a hug? I just don't understand, man. He was just like, going like, just like so touched. They put a lot of these things, even in India, a banana man, he's like 78 years old. He's just, every day, he goes and sells the bananas. And somebody else comes and says, hey, how much does the whole bananas, how long will it take you to sell this bananas? And he says, oh, it'll take me all day. Sometimes, it's leftovers and it gets bad. And, it's all dotted, and people buy it. I won't touch it with a 10-foot pole, but, people just in India. And then he says, oh, you'll take you like maybe 2 days? He says, yeah, 2 days. And then you're so elderly, like, don't you have children who help you? And you're so elderly and you have to do this. Oh, if I don't do this, I can't take any food to my wife. Old man. So he says, but how about I just buy the whole cart today? Will that help you? Oh, thank you so much. You're the God sent. Some 400 rupees or something. So happy, like you got the whole lottery, you won the lottery. Saying, thank you so much, thank you so much. So like that, and then why they put those videos out? To inspire. Americans are very, very generous, don't get me wrong, but some of us sitting here, go into that space and say, you're so worried about, I'm not happy, I'm all this, people there out there are worse off than you. You have a house, you have some food to eat, you have, everything, and you're still complaining. So these videos are there to inspire that there are people at just so much of poverty, they don't have anything, and we cannot even feel that oneness. So, oh, we're oneness group. Are you feeling the oneness at every moment? What do you have to do? Every moment feel the oneness with everyone. There is no other. Is there another? Ready to be roasted? Not going to hold back anything. Whatever flows, flows. Not going to say, oh, poor things, they're going to be so roasted. I'm not going to hold back. Shambhu Mahadev. Lights can dull a little bit. Ishwara. Taking a deep breath, inhaling light, peace, love. And exhale, releasing and dropping to the core of your own being. Letting go of every problem that you think you have. Letting go of the heaviness that you're feeling right now, the sadness you're feeling right now. Just drop it. And allow the cleansing to happen. If you open a small window, that's all you're going to get. If you completely surrender, total Sharanagati, total surrender, then you will receive everything that you so rightfully deserve. Taking a deep breath, inhaling light, peace, love, and exhale. Dropping even further, still holding on. A few of you are holding on. Just let go. Give yourself a short vacation for 45 minutes. Allow yourself to just completely be, not be this or that. One last time, inhale deeply, inhaling light, peace, love. And exhale. Sitting in the waveless ocean of bliss. in a beautiful lotus on the right side of your chest. If it's bringing you to the mind, don't bother, just let go. And in that space, you're dropping the entire world. Relax into that beingness. Slowly come out. Don't open your eyes yet. I will slowly bring you out. Don't have any movements. Take in a gentle breath, inhaling light, peace, love. And exhale. Letting go. Allowing the release to happen. Even deeper. Inhale deeply, inhaling light, peace, love. And exhale. One last time, inhale deeply, inhaling light, peace, love. And exhale. Dropping everything that came out to be released. Don't pick it up back again. Take your time to feel the stillness within you right now. Maintain that stillness even though you have to come out. Slowly open your eyes when you're ready. Thank you. Thank you. How are you all feeling? Thank you for coming. For those who are the first time, it was the Infinite Grace Transmission, facilitating enlightenment. I can't say anything more than that today. So you're getting the support. You're not walking the road alone. No? You're getting the support. So you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. As long as you're committed, it's all finished. As long as you're committed, nothing more. Thank you so much for coming. Please come again. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you so much.